Another one, they're based on a fake concept of human rights. And this is something about which I've written a lot. Human beings have very many needs. They're very complicated things. These range from the most basic. I'm afraid for a lot of people in the world, the most important thing is to have enough to eat, to escape from poverty. China has raised 728 million people from poverty. That is the greatest contribution to human rights in the entire world, because I can assure you that nobody who is living in poverty is free. They don't have real choices. You take it, for example, a situation of child. If you're grown up as a child, you never grow to be the proper height you should be. You grow up with problems in your bones. You grow up with health. You die 7 or 9 years younger than you need to. Your human rights are no good under those circumstances. Others, fortunately, they then get when we advance from this, they need personal security. They want to pursue their own national way of life, not be dictated how they should live to. They want to pursue culture. They want to pursue science. There's this huge range of real human needs. But what the US chooses farcical concept of human rights is that it's about the question of whether you can use Facebook or not, or whether you can have parliamentary form of republic to decide policy. This is a ridiculous concept of human rights. An example to show you that. Let's take a comparison. The famous thing, women hold up half the sky. Well, let's be precise. Let's take the two biggest groups of women in the world, which is Chinese women and Indian women. And don't forget that Chinese women and Indian women, make up 1/5 of the world's population. A Chinese woman lives 9 years longer than an Indian woman. A Chinese woman is 93% likely to be literate. An Indian woman lives 9 years less. She has 1/3 chance not to be able to read and write. She has a 40% chance her children will be stunted because they're poor. 700 million people in India do not even have a toilet in their house. Do you think that the rights of an Indian woman, human rights of Indian women, are as good as the rights of a Chinese woman? You tell the women of India that they could live 9 years longer, read and write, and not have their children be brought up in poverty, and they were allowed to emigrate to China, I assure you several 100 million people would quickly go north of the Himalayas. Why do we have this farcical concept, this misrepresentation of human rights? As I said, China lifted 728 million people out of poverty, and the whole of the rest of the world, incidentally, only achieved 152 million. 83% of the reduction of poverty in the world is due to China. Right. Why do you have this?